Hey folks, it's your girl Tanisha coming to you again with another makeup look. This is some yellow, green, blue, purple. It's just springtime is what it says to me. And then I also have on some glitter liner. But stay tuned because more appropriate than anything, this is going to be a Morphe giveaway. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this look and you're interested in getting a free gift, stay tuned, watch the video, and somewhere in there I'll tell you how to go ahead and sign up for this gift. This will be short, simple, painless, real easy. Okay, stay tuned. So as mentioned, I will be using my Morphe palette during this makeup look. So you always want to start off with a fresh face. And all I'm doing here is taking a makeup wipe and just wiping my face. I don't know why I like to do it. It just makes my face feel so fresh and so clean. So I love to do it. And I'm using some moisturizer that I picked up from Family Dollar somewhere. Nothing too spectacular, but it gets the job done and it's not oily. This is my Smashbox Under Eye Primer. And I like it because it doesn't allow the under eye makeup to crease. It's kind of filling in any creases so then the makeup doesn't get in there. And this is my NYX Shine Killer that I'm putting on. I'm not an oily skin kind of person, but I just like it. It feels good once you put it on. So once I got my lighting and all that other stuff together, we're going to do a little bit of color correcting. I have some dark spots on my cheeks, and then just to get rid of any darkness up under my eyes. And then I also like to put it on the corners of my mouth. Just anywhere that I feel like I have excessive darkness. I don't have a lot of darkness around my face, but a little color correcting never hurt anybody. So you want to go ahead and you want to smooth it out. Make sure you don't have on too much because if you do, it'll be hard to cover it up with foundation. So right now I'm using my Revlon Color Stay 24 hours. And I think this color is caramel because that's my color. I do believe it is now because it's a little warmer outside and I got a slight tan. So I'm putting it on, and keep in mind that foundation does oxidize. So if it looks kind of weird in color when you first put it on, when you get to putting on your powders and all that other good stuff, and then setting it at the end with Studio Fix, it'll all come together. So don't flip out too much. So I went on ahead with a white sponge and I just picked up any extra moisture. So I went over my eyes with the Smashbox eyeshadow primer, which I really like this eyeshadow primer. It's not oily or whatnot, and it feels good, and it allows my eyeshadow not to crease throughout the day. So I am using my Morphe Glam palette. I picked this up most recently, and I am using yellow. Please forgive me that I'm off camera. So I decided to come on camera. So I'm using a little bit of yellow. At first it wasn't really picking up. Then I looked in the camera. I was like, oh yes, yellow, come through, sunshine. So I began to put that on, and I really like the yellow. It's pretty bright. It shows up pretty well. So I used this kind of mint green also just to go with it. Like I said, I was feeling springy. So this is my spring inspired look. So just go with me, folks. It'll all come together at the end. So I used a darker green out on the edges, and I went on ahead and blended that up into my crease. And I'm actually going to take that dark green and blend it all throughout my crease. So that's going to be my crease color, actually. Like I said, I'm trying something new. But you'll see at the end it all comes together. So that dark green, and then I think I used a little bit of black, and I made sure that I blended it all together. Actually, it wasn't black. It was like a purple. I don't know where I got purple from, but I was just like, let me try it. It was a dark purple. So I was like, let me try it. Instead of black, think about it. You could actually, give a little smokiness to your look with a dark purple versus a black. And then it's not as harsh. So I went on ahead and I started filling in my eyebrows with a brown eyebrow powder and an angled brush. I didn't really want to do a eyebrow pencil today because eyebrow pencils to me are sometimes too harsh. I didn't want to do a pomade because it looks too shiny. So I always stick to powder because to me powder just looks like hair. Like it looks more realistic. So I carved out my eyebrows with some concealer. That color right there, I do believe, is Warm Honey by LA Girl. Yeah, LA Girl. LA Girl? Yeah, LA Girl. Or is it LA Colors? No, I think it's LA Girl. So anyway, I did both eyebrows, carved them out, made them look nice and sharp. And what else did I do? I did the top and the bottom. I think the top, I don't know, did I use the same concealer? I don't think I used this. Well, I guess I did use the same concealer, but I just went on ahead and blended it in. I was jamming a little bit to the music, as you can see, and went on ahead and refilled in those eyebrows. Eyebrows can never be too filled in for me. And I normally go over my concealer with the powder. I go over any concealer and set it, whether it's on my eyebrows, under my eyes, or whatever. So here's where I'm adding in that deep dark purple, just to smoke out the corners of my eyes to give it a little bit more of elongated effect. And now you're going to see me go ahead in with my another concealer. And this actually is Medium Beige by LA Girl. I hope that's the right concealer name, but it's LA Girl. So I wanted a little bit lighter up under my eyes. Not too light, but I did want to give that highlighted effect, i.e. the subject highlight and contour. So I went on ahead and I did that, and after I completed highlighting, I went on under there with some of my banana powder by Ben Nye, and I'm just gonna bake a little bit, bake a little cake, a little muffin, a little cornbread. That's all we're gonna do right quick. So that's what I'm doing here on the bridge of my nose, up into my forehead, cupid's bow and chin. As you can see, I got to the cupid's bow. I just didn't care. I just started throwing banana powder all over the place. It didn't even matter at that point in time. So I tried to chisel out these cheekbones with a dark brown powder also. This is actually a foundation, I think by Black Radiance. I don't even know the name. I think it's Cocoa or something like that. So I went on there and I carved out those cheekbones, tried to hide that double chin, and chiseled out that nose also. I love nose contour. It makes me feel like Michael Jackson. I feel all hee-hee. But anyway, I lined my eyes. I used Sephora's liner. I love their liner, actually. I had to go back. It was actually in a kit, in a 72 eyeshadow palette that I got. They gave you a free liner. So I really love their liner. Their liner is really, really nice. I think I'll stick with this versus a gel liner, because after I put it on, I just went back in with the brush, an angle brush, and kind of just smoothed it out, as you can see. So it looks just as good as gel liner. See, I went in with that brush, smoothed it out, make sure it was straight, and it looks just as good as a gel liner, don't it? I know. Went back in. I don't know why I just love just building up those eyes. So here's my eye candy kit, and I'm using confetti glitter atop my liner. And this was just for an extra added pop. And I think I'll be doing this more often. Like summertime, every time you see me, you might see me with some glitter on my eyes. This was, once again, like I said, confetti. And I love it. It's like multicolored. And I use it's sugar something is what it's called, is the liquid that I use in order for it to be able to stick, and it dried within like 20 seconds or so. So it dried really, really quick, and the glitter was not dropping into my eye, and I had it on all day long. So yes, shout out to Morphe for their eye candy kits. Go onto their website to pick you up one. I used the Morphe blush palette also here. At first it was a lot of blush. I was like, ooh, I look like one of them the church mothers from the Episcopalian Pentecostal Baptist church on the side of Jericho. But you know, I went on ahead and I blended it out. See, it all comes together once it's all done. You just gotta be patient. So right now I'm going up under my eyes with some MAC Studio Fix. in NC42. And then I'm going over my entire face with MAC in NC45. So yeah, this is all coming together. So now I'm going to pop those lashes on. These are the 99-cent lashes from the beauty supply place. I do not believe in paying a whole bunch of money for lashes, especially when I can find lashes that look just as good. Yes ma'am, yes sir. So I popped those on, got those looking super duper feels. And now it's time for the piece de resistance, the lips. So this is Blankety by MAC. And at first I was using a disposable wand. Then I was like, look, let me just go ahead and put this on. So, and yes, I sanitize all my makeup. So I made sure that contour was popping, fixed my hair, and I am ready, honey. Thumbs up to me. Bye. Make sure you subscribe.